I have been told by my friends over and over that Jharkhand does not exist. There's even a whole subreddit keeping this joke alive. But here I am, happily poking a hole in that joke, talking about recently released fictional feature film Humans in the Loop, directed by Aranya Sahai and joined by Biju Topo and Kiran Rao as executive producers. And honestly, it feels good to say that film is already getting recognition by picking up the major wins this year and inching its way to the Oscars conversation. For me, as a Jharkhandi, it's a moment of pride, a quiet little finally. The name of the film itself suggests that people are working in tandem to achieve something repetitively, but what exactly, where, and who all are doing it? This 16 days of activism, let's dig into our latest Friday Feminist review to find out. Before looking at the poster or watching the trailer, just from hearing the name, I assumed this would be one of those sci-fi movies shot in some metro city with people working inside those glass window high-rise buildings. But I was wrong. This is a story of an Adivasi single mother named Naima who takes up a job as a data labeler in a data center in Jharkhand. Her day-to-day task is to feed data in AI models that recognize the world through pictures and videos. This film highlights urgent topics such as how the labor of systematically marginalized women is being used to feed data and make AI systems better. And more importantly, at what cost? Aranya Sahai and her team crafted a thoughtful, intriguing, and well-researched narrative that marries the art of storytelling with the beauty of living beings. And if I were to put it in a better way, or let's say that Jharkhandi way, I'd say it felt like a scrumptious bowl of duska with kugni. This one is a snackable stuff. The film's main character Nehma has returned to her ancestral village after separation with her live-in partner. And he happens to be a Diku. A Diku is a person who is not from her community, which raises many eyebrows. While processing all the emotional baggage that came along with her separation, she had to take up a job, which was necessary to retaining the custody of their kids. The nature of her job was to feed data, as I mentioned earlier, and this task is a recurring theme which explored how such invisible, repetitive work shapes her life and the way it influences identity and sense of purpose. Her strained relationship with her daughter Dhanu is also central to the film. Perhaps it is no surprise that Nema teaches the AI model as if it were her own child, sharing real-life perspectives instead of the textbook ones. Each woman hired at the data labeling center sees the world through someone else's lens. They do exactly what they were told to do, but in Nehma's case, she was very uniquely challenging the process. A moment from the film that stayed with me was when Nehma was getting scolded by her employer for not categorizing a caterpillar as a pest. As you watch the clip, you may realize that a concept such as AI can be problematic in endless way. And if AI depends on such invisible human effort, what does that reveal about its true nature? Here is my verdict. Watch this film. I am sure it will make you curious in ways you've never expected. This film highlights structural forms of violence from unstable working conditions, economic exploitation, erasure of women's labor in tech, when AI is becoming such an inescapable form of our everyday lives. Films like this feels even more urgent. They make you ask, what kind of future are we building if the foundations of our technology rest on invisible and unequal work?